You just pulled comps on a house, 3 sales in 6 months. All similar, all within half a mile. You run the numbers, land on an ARV of $285,000, and make an offer based on that number. 6 months later, you're at closing. The appraisal comes back at $248,000. You just lost $37,000 because your comps were wrong. This happens every single day. Not because investors are lazy, because running comps is harder than it looks, and most people skip the adjustments that actually matter. Let me show you how to do this right inside FlipMantis so you never get burned by a bad ARV again. First thing you need to understand, garbage comps produce garbage ARVs. And a garbage ARV will cost you more than any other mistake in this business. More than underestimating rehab, more than bad contractors, more than holding costs. Because if your ARV is inflated, every other number in your deal is built on a lie. Here's how this works in FlipMantis. You enter the subject property address. The comp tool pulls recent sales from Atom data and plots them on a map. You'll see sale prices, sale dates, bed and bath counts, square footage, all laid out visually. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They see 10 comps and think more is better. It's not. You need the right comps, not the most comps. Start filtering. Sold within the last 6 months. That's non-negotiable. A sale from 14 months ago is ancient history in most markets. Within half a mile radius. Same property type. If your subject is a single-family ranch, don't use a 2-story colonial. Similar bed and bath count. You're not comparing a 2-bed teardown to a 5-bed executive home. Your target is 3 to 5 comps. That's it. If you can only find 1 or 2, your data isn't strong enough to make an offer. Period. Either expand your radius slightly or wait for more sales activity. I know that's hard to hear when you're excited about a deal, but underwriting on weak data is how people lose money. Now let's talk adjustments. This is the part nobody teaches correctly. Your subject property has 3 bedrooms. Your best comp has 4. That extra bedroom is worth $10,000 to $20,000 depending on the market. You don't just ignore that. Your property is 1,200 square feet. The comp is 1,600. At $30 per square foot, that's a $12,000 difference. The comp has a 2-car garage, yours has a carport. That's another $15,000 to $20,000. You have to adjust for these differences or your ARV will be fantasy. FlipMantis lets you make these adjustments line by line. Bedroom adjustment, square footage adjustment, garage adjustment, condition adjustment if the comp was updated and yours isn't. Every change gets logged and saved to your underwriting file so you can show your lender or your partner exactly how you arrived at your number. When you're done, here's the key move. Take the median of your adjusted comps, not the average. Because one outlier can pull the average way off, and suddenly you're basing a 6-figure decision on bad math. Not the highest comp either, because that's probably the outlier. The median gives you the middle value, and that's your ARV. Let's say your 3 adjusted comps come in at $270,000, $283,000, and $291,000. Your median is $283,000. That's your ARV, clean, defensible, based on real data. Here's where the Mantis score becomes your safety net. If you set an ARV that's higher than what the comps actually support, the score drops. It's not telling you the deal is bad. It's telling you to stop and double-check your work before you wire earnest money. I've seen investors ignore this warning and move forward anyway because they wanted the deal to work. 6 months later, they're holding a property they can't sell at the price they need. Don't be that person. Comps aren't glamorous, but they're the foundation of everything. Get them right and you'll make offers with confidence. Get them wrong and you'll learn expensive lessons. Next lesson, we're talking about when to walk away. Because sometimes the best deal is the one you don't do.